well. Yo, welcome back to Kubera. Continuing where we left off last time. Last week we had a shorter one. I'll try and get a more full-length reaction up this week because I've got more time. As I got up relatively early so that I could record everything that I need to do for this week because I don't have any more opportunities to record after this morning before everything needs to be up. So yeah, this is being recorded, surprisingly, in advance. I know, very rare for me. But hey, nonetheless, let's roll. And straight off the bat, something you don't usually see for Kubera, warning, this episode contains depictions of violence may be upsetting for some readers. That's me, when I was little. And my parents. Am I dreaming? But it feels too familiar to be a dream. I can kind of remember this. Why was I watching my parents in secret like this? Season 3, episode 190, The Other Side, 8. I wonder who's saying that. I actually don't know who's saying. I assume it's the father. I hate myself for taking so long to realize why my brother was so opposed to me marrying you. I've tried to make it work, but I just can't take it anymore. If we stay together, we'll only end up resenting each other even more. We should both look for a partner who makes us happier. But you're the only partner for me! It's probably supposed to be angrier. Yeah, but female voice, I can't. I'm sorry, Dan. I don't mean to pressure you. I understand how you may feel. You may not feel the same as me. But getting a divorce would hurt the kids. Can't you think it over one more time? I'm guessing you're probably upset that I misbehave at the welcome party for the new recruits. Come to think of it, I guess I was just happy to see some Yaksha halves. But I know I was too touchy-feely. Halves tend to be a very physical race, but I can see how it might have seemed excessive to you. I should have remembered you were there. So you don't mind acting like that if I'm not there? No, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I apologize if I did something wrong. I'll try to be a better wife. Yeah, you're not really... This line here? Yeah, no. This is the nail in the coffin for your entire argument that I should have remembered you were there. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That? Get out. And obviously, this is a very understandable response. We've always been like this ever since we first started dating. We have our differences, but we agree to trust each other and try to understand each other. I know. There was once a time when we thought we could overcome any differences with love. The older I get, the more I realize how untrue that is. I never thought this relationship would cause me so much grief. We just keep growing apart. We haven't grown apart, Tan! I still love you, just as I always have. That's the problem, Hannah. I'm not the boy I was 30 years ago. But you're still stuck in the past. We were born different. We grew up in different environments. We think differently. We've lived different lives. And the future is different for both of us. All this feels like a curse to me. It's so frustrating and stifling. Every day the burden of marriage feels heavier and heavier. I can't even stand the sight of you anymore. Please, let's just get a divorce. I don't want to. It doesn't matter. I've already thought about it for a long time. And I've come to the conclusion that there's no way for us to get close to each other. If we really think of what's best for the kids, like you said, we should break up before things get any uglier. My family will take care of them till they graduate. Then they can decide what to do. No. Dad. Run. No! Wait. Hannah. You don't have to do this. No. No. Just die. Holy volume! Holy Kubera! You lost your mind. I know that you're extra aggressive, but this is crossing the line. Die. Die. Oh, you bastards who can't be trusted. You're all the same. All of you. Huh? Ron, what are you doing here? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I just came downstairs because I woke up, but you sounded like you were in a bad argument. I'm sorry. I'll go back upstairs. I didn't hear anything. I swear. I just remembered. It was during the cataclysm. My parents' relationship got worse around that time. And in the end... Die! I have to stop her attack. It's headed for... Snap out of it, Mom! This isn't how you really feel right now. This is just emotional resonance. Don't do this! If you kill him... Yeah, you're not ready there, Ran. It's a memory. I can't stop it. This isn't a dream or reality. It's a memory of something that's already happened. Oh, dear. I know you hate me, but this is Ron. Your son. I'll never forgive him. Never. That spot is our spot. It's our land. Our life. I'm taking it back. I'm taking it all back. Yeah, this is actually over Yaksha's heart, isn't it? Oh no. This ain't gonna be good for Ran's mental state. Finding out that the reason the emotional resonance that caused your mother to kill your father is because of you. Not that he caused the emotional resonance, I mean. But the fact he's got Yaksha's heart. No! Mom! Don't! Please. Please. No. No. I didn't want to do it. I wanted us all to live together. Well, that was darker than I was expecting it to be. It wasn't the halves I was afraid of. I was afraid of myself. And my horrible sin. And the possibility that I might do it again. That explains why he doesn't really want to fight Hanuman, doesn't it? Ron? Ron, are you in here? Rana. Right. This is when I had spent a long time alone by my parents' side. Then when Rana called me, it's like all the energy drained from my body. And I passed out. And my brother came and told me he was the one who had attacked Mom. To protect me since I was so young. I'm the real monster, though. It's not my fault. Right, come on. Lutz is outside. No. Huh? I thought that's when I passed out. Well, you can't stay in here forever. It's dangerous. Ron? No, he doesn't do what I think he does, right? Wait. No. Hold up. Did I experience emotional resonance too? Ron? No! It's not what you think it is! You're not a half! Ronna! This heart. It's because of this damn heart! But I mean, you... This is your memory, and you know Ronna's alive. Obviously, this is not going to be pleasant to watch. But you needn't worry, you know the outcome. I fucking hope you know I know the outcome. What Braham? Relief. It's just got there just in time. What the heck was a half doing in here? You okay, Ronna? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm more worried about Ron. That was Ron? Oh my... Ron! Wait, Lude's still going near! Bruh! What's he saying? It sounds like he's saying... Sounds like something serious, but I can't hear it. Here. I remember Lutz and Ronna, but I can't remember what I said at the time. Ron, what are you saying? Damn it. What the hell are you mumbling about? Holy Varuna Bhavati Brahma! That doesn't seem like a spell you should be casting in a city! Season 3, episode 191. The other side, 9. It's all hazy now. Is this when I passed out? Can't see or hear anything clearly. This is probably when Lutz took the blame for me. And decided to keep it a secret from me. I'm glad his emotional resonance has calmed down. I didn't think he'd be able to break out of prison. Out of your prison, Lutz. I guess he really did inherit Hannah's heart. Is that why he experienced emotional resonance too? Probably, since he was so close to Asura. Did they figure out what caused this? I'm not sure. There's only so much we can do. Only so much guessing we can do. But usually, when hounds go wild, it's because of emotional resonance. When it happens to Yaksha, it's probably because of their current king, Shuri. No, apparently Shuri isn't their current king. I heard from some Yaksha halves captured alive that there was already a different king before the emotional resonance took place. That's a big deal. Which means this happened to your family because of Hanuman, the next strongest person after Shuri. They're a direct ancestor? Wait. What? But Hanuman's daughter is my mom. Why would Hanuman do such a thing? What's going on here? Is this some kind of joke? Or am I remembering it wrong? Don't forgive Hanuman. You don't miss your chance. Right now, this is your first and last chance to stop her. She doesn't care whether her children die. Your mom is one of them. Just one of hundreds of millions of children. She probably didn't even remember her name, or the fact that she ever existed. Or it may seem awful that one of her own children killed her own husband, and the son killed his own mother. But even then, even though that happened to her own daughter and grandson, to her, they're just a couple of her countless children. What does she care? It doesn't matter to her. Why do you think your mother was always so wary of her Asura powers? Because she was already abandoned long ago. Heinemann abandoned her young daughter and disappeared. I'm fucking tired. She never even looked back. She never returned. And because of emotional resonance, her daughters died at the hands of her own grandson. It's awful. She should never be forgiven. How could anyone forgive such a thing? If you ignore this, you're hopeless. What's the point of living? What right do you have to live? And he's back. Ah! You're awake. Huh? Can you hear me? If you're dizzy, just wait a bit. Don't force yourself. I can buy you some time. This isn't your power, old man. How is he doing this? Are you sure he only has your heart? It looks like he has some kind of wind attribute. Well, this complicates things. I didn't know you had such power in you. Who taught you that? Oh, shoot. He still hasn't snapped out of it. What? What's wrong with him? He wants you dead, Hahnemann. This looks a bit dangerous, Hahnemann. He's already not feeling well. You get hurt if he gets burned by that star. Hurry up and get out of here. Would you mind giving me a hand here? Just a minute ago, he was worried about you even while you were attacking him. But now, as soon as his head regenerated, he's gone completely wild. He must have remembered something bad that you did to him in the past. I have no idea. I've never even seen him before. I've done something bad to him. Stop it, that's enough! You're gonna get us both killed, you fool! Right now, I don't think Ron cares. Or is even paying attention. Ron! 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 Did you bring me here? Did you use that power again? I was afraid you might die, Mom. So I just swam as hard as I could. What about the Sura nearby? You have such a hard time resisting the urge to fight them when you use that power. I just ignored them and ran away. I was trying to save you, Mom. I didn't want to fight anyone. I see. That's why. Ron, never forget that feeling you have today. Whenever you feel like you're becoming like a Sura, remember the things you want to protect and stay human. That would make me so happy. I mean, at least it doesn't seem like his parents were bad people. It's just unfortunate circumstance. Obviously, his mother's is a lot worse. Well, it's much more out of her hands. But again, she still made mistakes and said a few things incorrectly. And his father, again, you can understand where he's coming from. Because obviously their relationship isn't normal, being a human and a half. If we're a human and a quarter, he might not have felt that weight on him. But that probably, 30 years of... Maybe not for the full 30, but you can imagine it probably wasn't easy for him. I will, Mom! It took him long enough to stop him. You even put yourself in danger, old man. Way to just stand by and do nothing. But that didn't scare me. I see right through your ridiculous training techniques now. Are you back to your senses now? Oh, shit. He's certified. Season 3, episode 192. The other side, 10. I'm sorry. I must have lost my mind again. This has actually happened before. I did something terrible. I should have remembered my mistakes and reflected on it. But I was scared, so I just ran from it. I forgot what happened before. I almost made the same mistake again. I didn't tell you to sit up. Bend over lower. I'm not done with you yet. And that Hanuman is somewhere on the other side of the planet. Or over there. You must be disappointed to have an ancestor like that. No, not at all. By the way, thank you for calming me down before things got worse. Don't mention it. I was the one that forced you into that fight in the first place. It's my fault for not considering how dangerous it could have been. I take full responsibility for it. And I didn't really do anything to calm you down. You already have the ability to control your own mind. I just brought you out of it. Did you see something before you woke up? I saw my mother while she was still alive. She asked me to try to stay human. That's exactly it. Having something to ground you when your emotions get out of control. Only creatures that have taken the high road can do that. Those who haven't lose sight of what really matters when they get caught up in their emotions. Like Hanuman, for instance. He can't control himself at all. Once he goes on a rampage, he doesn't calm down until he's completely wrecked. I hope I live a long time so he doesn't become king anytime soon. So, do you not remember attacking Hanuman at all? Sorry. All I remember is seeing myself when I was little. I don't remember anything else. I know it was wrong to run away from a mistake at the time. And yet I did it again. Just now. It's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself for attacking Hanuman. The most important thing is reflecting on your past mistakes. Do you remember what I told you in the city before? Yeah. I remember you said something similar. I like that about humans. For better or worse. We don't change easily. We? I assume that's supposed to be they. There are many times when I envy humans' ability to reflect. Oh wait, no, we is referring to the Surah. There are times when I envy humans' ability to reflect on the past and change so quickly. But, at the same time, if they change in the wrong direction, they can also degenerate quicker than anyone. I'm not sure whether I envy or pity humans more. Are you confused? No, it's just... I was surprised to hear that the kings of the Surah envied humans. Yeah. My ear feels weird, but I'm sure it's nothing. The possibility never even occurred to me. I understand you're used to being weaker, living shorter lives, and being dominated by those who wield such power. It's natural to envy the power. I can tell you from experience. The power doesn't mean anything at all. That's not what really matters. It's not power, or how long you live, or something given for free. Sometimes, it seems like we're ahead of everyone. I wonder if maybe we're actually a lap behind them. Maybe I realized the truth too early on compared to the first creatures. And that's why I envy the humans. The problem is that time feels like it stretches on forever, where you don't know when life is going to end. When you want to end your own life every single day, all you can do is look for even the smallest pleasure to make this dull life a bit more bearable. Speaking of which, how about I take you on as an official pupil? I asked a friend of mine to try and find a way for you to go back to your own time. So, why don't you stay here and train with me like today, while you wait for news from my friend, Yaksha! Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's, that wasn't. It's Yaksha! Huh? Hanuman, what are you doing there? Damn it. Anyway, I found it, Yaksha. I found the gate for him to get home. That was quick. Knowing you, I thought it would take at least 10 years. Haha! We'll only open in 10 years from now. It just closed. That's great. Great. Now you don't have a choice. Bruh. So you can focus entirely on training for a good 10 years. But have you just given up on pretending to be a Rakshasa now? Then again, you aren't much of an actor. Oh. Consider it an opportunity to protect the precious things. Waiting for you in your own time, at least. You won't miss out on a chance to study with a great teacher like Yaksha. You won't want to. Alright. And thus begins the Ron training arc. How long are we going for? 25 minutes. As you're looking at the time. I know I said I'd try and make this a more full length video, but this might have to... In fact, no, we will. I've got time. How's the experiment going? Jeez, you scared me, Andra. What do you mean? The fusion experiment? Why don't you go ask him yourself? Why do you always ask me? You're both gods. You can discuss it among yourselves. Yeah, we don't get along too well. It might harm the defensive system here if we get into a fight. Indra, you know, I have a bad feeling about you. Do you have the books I asked for? Right here. I organized them with Agni's betrothed. This should enable us to build a defensive system like the ones in other planetary systems. I see. Good work. Thanks. But why are you so eager to get copies of these books? So that I would have copies of them in the library in the God Realm. Alright. I'll finish reading them in the library. I don't need these. You can throw them out. Ah. I almost forgot. Great job, my love. No matter what form you take, even if you were a grain of dust, I would still love you more than anything. A little bit creepy, but also, this explains how books end up in the God Realm. If gods obtain them, then they end up in that library. You can see there's a little bit of shock here, like, huh? That these books didn't just automatically appear in the God Realm. Interesting. I'll do one more, at the very least. Which will put us to 4, which is a respectable amount. The home of the Kinara. Not now, next time. We'll deliver your message if you have any business. What's all the noise outside? I think Ravana and Chandra had a bit of a fight. They demand to see you. They want us to break off our alliance with the humans. Then why didn't Asura come to see me? What's Ravana doing here? You know how difficult Asura can be to talk to sometimes. I wish Aravada were here, but she's in the human realm. Funny, isn't it? Me needing Aravada to protect me. For now, just let them in. I don't know about Ravana. But Chandra certainly isn't one to pick a fight for no reason. Let's hear what they have to say. Huh. Yeah. I should have had a cup of tea when I woke up. Clearly I need some caffeine. Are you sure it's okay for them to see you like this? Everyone has already heard the rumors. There's nothing to hide now. This is no time to worry about my pride. Kinara. First king of the Kinara clan. So right now, he's weak as anything. He lacks that spear that he had. He lacks Aravada's name. He is weak. Season 3, episode 193, The Other Side, 11. So I wonder, are we going to see what happened to Kinara to take him from this, this kind of meek, sickly, I suppose, is probably the best way to describe him. Guy into the cold betrayer of Iravata and the humans. It's a good thing you let me in when you did. I was almost having to kill all those Rakshasa near me if they kept getting on my nerves. It's probably not something you should say Please don't say that. Then you would have put yourself in danger too, Ravana. Ooh, I'm so scared. And what kind of danger would that be, huh? What would you do about it? And how would you withstand Asura's revenge afterward? Yeah, Asura clans are just fucking annoying, aren't they? That's just their entire personality. You think that power of yours will last forever? Maybe. Not forever. But definitely longer than your feeble king. Enough of that nonsense. Tell me why you're here. You already know why I'm here. I want you to break your alliance with the humans. That's not up to me to decide by myself. We can talk about it when Iravata gets back. So the rumors were true. Iravata really is the one with all the power. I'm in charge. Iravata only suggested the idea of the alliance with the humans. It wouldn't have happened without my permission. The current humans have strong ties to the gods through betrothals. They're changing and growing more quickly than any other race. They may seem weaker than us right now, but from a long-term cosmic perspective, it's better to get along with them. Oh, wipe them all out and then nerf them into oblivion so you don't have to worry about them. Maybe do that and just betray them and fuck them over even though this is a universe supposed to be designed for them. Anyway, I admit the humans certainly have been growing remarkably quickly. They might even become masters of the universe someday. But do you think that's a problem? Let me ask you something, Kinara. Do you know who's second in command of the Garuda clan? Well, obviously it's... You don't remember, do you? All you remember is that there was a second in command. I bet you don't remember their name, what they look like, or anything about them. Just until recently, I had at least a faint memory of them. I can't remember anything now. On top of that, ever since they lost their place among the Garuda, their children have almost all died because of their own race. Because their own race doesn't care about them anymore. Not even Garuda himself noticed that they were gone until I said something. How could that be? I wonder who that was. And I wonder who their kids are. Wink wink, nudge nudge. You know, you get what I'm saying? Or who their descendants might have ended up being. Maybe not direct kids, but, you know. Just saying. They were eliminated because they were much stronger than the primeval gods intended. This is still a young universe, so it's entirely possible for mistakes to be eliminated like that. And now, the humans are next in line to be eliminated. The gods have already begun taking action long ago, Kinara. You seem to think that betrothals are a sign of cooperation between the gods and humans. But that isn't possible. What could those engagements mean to a race that doesn't even need to reproduce? So you'd better fall in line and be ready to play along when the time comes. Otherwise, you might end up being included on the list of creatures to die out. I understand how important this is. As soon as Iravata gets back, I'll hold a meeting and... You can't wait for that. Kinara, don't be such a weakling. Do you think it's normal for a king to be weaker than their second in command? If you keep going like this, you'll be labeled a mistake yourself for being such a weak king. Then, you'll be eliminated and disappear from everyone's memory. Just like the Garuda clan's second in command. Nobody remembers now. Well, it'd be a bit harder to forget Kinara, given he's the namesake of the entire tribe. So while they might not remember him as an individual, they would at least... You know, his legacy would still kind of be remembered. No, there's nothing wrong with me. It's Iravata. She's the problem. She used to be weaker than me. Ever since she took away my last child. No, Kinara. It has nothing to do with chess. You start to hit your own children like that. It seems the seeds were already there, and it's just they were provoked at an inopportune time. If not gonna help, just stay out of this. Think carefully, Kinara. It's either you or Iravata. Only one of you will survive as king. I've heard that there are already some Kinara and Nastika who consider Iravata the king. Not you. She's the one going around doing all the public work while you're here toiling quietly behind the scenes. Poor thing. It's tough being king over people who don't recognize that your hard work and think that putting on a big show in public is everything. That idiot Iravata will ruin your race someday. You have to secure your position as king before that happens for the sake of your own race. All of the necessary preparations have been made. If you just make the right decision, I promise the gods will support you. Fuck you, Chandra. Strange. My ears keep itching today. Someone's probably bad-mouthing you. No surprise there, considering how mean and violent you are. You want to talk? Why are you so damn strong? I gotta freaking Nastika be so strong. That's right, you'll be stronger than... You'll be even stronger than Kinara soon. I could probably beat her now if I wanted to. What? I know it must worry Kinara a bit that I'm becoming so strong. I feel kind of bad about it. Then why don't you go see the primeval gods? There's obviously something wrong with you, so ask them to fix it for you. I was actually thinking of doing that as soon as this fusion experiment is done. You mean that collaborative project with the humans? Yeah, the humans think they can copy Agni and Mai's fusion transcendental and mass produce it. The stronger the original copy is, the stronger the mass-produced weapon will be. So, I have to try it while I'm at my strongest. Isn't that a bit dangerous to mass-produce? What if they misuse it? It's okay. Any mass-produced weapon is affected by the spirit of its original. I wasn't the only Kinara to participate in the experiment, and any of the humans and gods and Sir that took part can stop the weapon if they want. So the weapon will only be used against everyone's common enemies. It's so fair. It's such a fair, just way to use power, don't you think? No. There won't be any more unfair massacres ever again. That may be true now. But what if... It just leads to mob rule. There's a weapon like that. Oh, stop worrying so much. You're starting to act like such an old fight. Oh. What the heck? Is he fighting a Yaksha Nastika? Yeah. Ever since Hanuman recovered in vigor, I haven't been able to find any training partners for him. So I had to find another Nastika of a similar level. If he's fighting a Nastika, isn't that already beyond what he can handle? He's been fighting with my heart for 10 years. He should be able to handle that much. So we're now 10 years in the future. Are you kidding? Clearly you're in no position to lecture me about power. Haven't you considered the possibility that your heart's power might be misused? Why do you trust him so much? That's a good question. Because Ryan isn't a bad person. Ryan's not the type of guy to misuse it. I wonder who he's fighting. I guess I trust his conscience. It's good to see Ryan getting the recognition for the good guy he is. You know, Yaksha's a great guy. He reads Ryan right. Let's go. Ryan W. Kind of, the start of this reaction was quite sad. It's okay, bro. It's alright, bro. It's fine. You don't have to feel guilty. It's okay, Ron. You're a great guy. You're the GOAT. Keep it up. Anyway. I wonder how much stronger Ron's gotten in those 10 years. We'll find out probably at some point in the next handful of reactions. Anyway, with that out of the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you next time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.